Personal hygiene's important. And there are ways to stay healthy with Star Wars. It's been that way for some time, but I wanted to show you a few things that I've been using lately, starting with a bandage. I sliced my finger as I was breaking down a cardboard box. I should have worn gloves, I know. But I'm kind of glad I sliced my finger, because it gave me an opportunity to wear this bandage. This is Luke. You can get these Star Wars Band-Aids right now. And they've had earlier series available with a variety of characters. That was a Stormtrooper on one side of the box, and on the other side we have an R2-D2. There's also a box variant that has Darth Vader on it, so you know I'm a fan of that. So when you slice yourself, don't cry, clean the wound, and then apply some Star Wars to it. You will feel better almost immediately. And it's true, I felt better like as soon as I put this bandage on. We have to refresh ourselves. Otherwise, we may not smell our best. Unless, of course, you have a natural scent to you. You may be a Wookiee. I hear they smell nice. I've never actually smelt one up close and in person. But let's just say you don't smell great. If you don't, you may need a little help. As you can imagine, I smell like Sith darn near every day. It's not bad. It's actually very pleasing. I don't want to use all of it, though, so I use it sparingly. Obviously, I'm taking my time. I've had this for a number of years. They make other Star Wars colognes and perfumes as well. This is not the only one, certainly. Yes, these are all Star Wars colognes, except for this. This is a Star Wars perfume. I assume that's what Padme smelled like, or at least Natalie Portman. I've never smelled Natalie Portman, but if this is what she smells like, she smells great. But that leads me to another thought. Do we know what Star Wars smells like?
What an incredible smell you've discovered.
We know what Star Wars looks like, obviously. We know what Star Wars sounds like through sound effects, but we don't really know what it smells like.
Leave a comment and let me know what you think I smell like. And no, it is not like leathery burnt bacon.
What do you get a Wookiee for Christmas when he already owns a comb? A brush! Detangling brush. That, by the way, is how I keep my hair so neat and tidy. I could do this all day. Not massage my scalp with a Star Wars brush, but just talk about Star Wars. Because I can. I'm talented. I have plaque on my teeth, so I gotta, scrape it off. The Mandalorian may not be picky, but I am. I bet you can't think of something that isn't Star Wars. If it exists, there's probably a Star Wars version of it, even for health stuff. Of course, you probably knew they had Star Wars toothbrushes out there, electronic toothbrushes or regular non-electronic toothbrushes, but did you know that there's Star Wars toothpaste available? This is even strawberry flavored, which, by the way, if you tasted Darth Vader, he would taste like strawberry. This is true. Look it up on Wikipedia. My daughter brushes her teeth with Grogu. This is also strawberry flavored. They got to expand their options. Hey, what flavor Star Wars toothpaste would you stick in your mouth? Leave a comment. Let this serve as a reminder that you should be brushing your teeth at least twice a day with a Mandalorian toothbrush. Or any toothbrush, really. I'm not picky. This is the way. You can stay healthy and be hygienic with Star Wars. If you shake someone's hand and you hadn't washed your hand or they haven't washed their hands in a while, you might say, did you know that there's Grogu hand sanitizer, aka Baby Yoda? Oh, it's great. It is Grogu-licious. Now, I'm not saying that you should eat the hand sanitizer, but you can certainly sanitize your hands healthier, happier. That's what it's all about. Your happiness. And part of that is beyond physical health and well-being and very well beyond products. Are you listening to what Star Wars has to teach you? And there's so many lessons to be learned. Good lessons. Part of this discussion isn't just about the merch, which of course I love, obviously, but it's about your mental health. Not just your physical health, but your well-being here in your mind. I'm not sure if it's an accurate phrase given the problem. I'll throw it to you. Toxic fandom. Now, this is not just something that we see tossed about in relation to Star Wars. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to be 110% lover of Star Wars to be considered a Star Wars fan. I'm not saying there's any percentage of Star Wars fanness or, making any kind of claim that someone could be fannier than thou. Sounded a little weird, but sounded better in my head. There are those inside a greater community, this huge community. Star Wars is gigantic. It's enormous. It's as big as the galaxy itself, and there's room for a lot of people. But when your fandom is steeped in negativity and anger and resentment, what does that sound like to you? Does that sound like the path to the dark side? Obviously, an approximation. I probably sound like that to many people with me talking about mental health as openly as I do. If your entire view is negative and everything that comes out of you is, the best word to use for it, toxic, all you're doing is you're creating a snowball effect. There's just so much darkness in that. Like, if you don't like something, great. I mean, I don't like many things about everything in my life. I'm a human being, hello. But focusing on the negative is only going to perpetuate negativity, or as they say, toxicity. If you don't like something, great. And there are many things that I don't like in Star Wars, but I just don't think it's good for my mental health, nor would it be good for others' mental health to swim in that negativity constantly. That's what makes it toxic. So your mental health, bottom line, is just as important as your physical health, at least to me. As a fellow Star Wars fan, even if we don't agree on everything, like in relation to Star Wars, like I want you to be good up here. So, to your health, may the Force be with you, always.
Like, sir. Droids. And yes, I know I said like, unless you already have. At which point, move along.